Subway Series Radio Podcast with yours
Indeed.
truly, Jeremy Maynard, the righteous analyst, and Guy Jazzy Rainey, the fanatic.
Fanatic. Oh, yeah.
This is this is episode 4. Episode 4. And Guy has a special request. Guy has a special request. He wants to start off. He wants to start off with the Mets.
I got to talk about the Mets, man. I got to talk about the Mets because this is like a disappointing season, man. And this shouldn't have happened, man. I mean, come on, man. We got like the Mets is like a $300 million team, and come on, man. And
beautiful stadium, by the way, beautiful stadium.
And they something's got to give. So I have to agree with Mad Dog and a lot of them that were saying that they're not saying Mendoza has to go this season,
right?
But things have to change. So a lot of things they were saying that the coaching staff, most of them got to go,
right?
And start rearranging that and getting that in order. And I totally agree with that, especially because again, the bullpen blew so many games this season,
right?
I mean, just blew too many games. I mean,
pitching is everything.
You can't do that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then then these guys like went on a hitting slump like at the same time. Like how did that?
That's a bad combo.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you blame the batting coach for that. I don't know, that can't help them get out of that slump. I don't know, but maybe he needs to go. But I'm saying, the Mets can't do this again. This is it, man. This cannot happen next season. Mendoza got to go. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of talk was talking about Beltran because he was supposed to get the job anyway.
Right.
So I'm not mad at that because I wanted Beltran from the giddy up. That's what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like Mendoza. He's but homegrown, just the same.
Right. Yeah.
But hey, man. Something's got to give, man. Mets, hey, got to give. I mean, and I bet you can't be happy about the Yankees either. I mean, they in the wild card.
Hey, in the wild card, dude. In the wild card.
You know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. There you go.
30th against Boston. Against Boston.
What
Our
I'm
rivals.
saying is, they should be further along too. They shouldn't be in the wild card situation either. So I'm just saying, New York baseball is kind of disappointing this season, and in the Mets not to make that one game. Like, come on.
And what's wild is we're both further and father and dads, and Dave and I went to my old alma mater, Malvern High School, and we were talking with a brother there, Russell Myers. He's and his sister was one of my classmates. Oh, she might have been a year ahead of me, Lynette Myers. And her son plays for the Marlins. And he was saying it today. He said, I love the Marlins except when we play the Mets. And they messed up my Mets. As he literally said, they messed up my Mets. I love my nephew, but they messed up my Mets.
Something's got to give, brother. Something's got to give. So,
how do you feel about their bats?
Again, they were in a slump at the same time, man. It's like they just wasn't getting it going. I don't know what it's gonna look like, for Alonso for next season. We don't know if he's staying or going. We don't know what that looks like. But
what about Lindor?
So Lindor should have been doing better. This was rough, man. This was rough, ladies and gentlemen. This season was rough, man. I'm just saying, man. The Mets was like, and I don't go on what shoulda, coulda, woulda when it comes to my teams, because you drive yourself crazy doing that. I don't do that. I don't get it to drive myself crazy. It's like what happened, but it can't happen again. It cannot happen again. That's all I'm saying. If this better not happen 2026, it just better not happen. If it happens 2026,
we're
gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a serious problem. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
a lot of people need pink slips and starting at the manager. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
And that's all I gotta say. But
Well. Um, I enjoyed my one game I went to earlier. Being Pastor Williams went to see a game earlier, and they won. Homer to win, and it seemed like their bats were doing pretty well then. But it wasn't meant to be this year. Just wasn't meant to be this year. Just wasn't meant to be this year. Just try and straighten out your.
just trying to get my live back, my screen back. What happened?
Yeah, we don't know what happened. Let me see. There we go. We got you. We got you. We got you. There's the man, the myth, the legend. There's the man, the myth, the legend, the fanatic guy, Jazzy Rainey. Yes, sir.
I don't know what happened to my background there, but
we'll work on that. We'll work on that another time. But the Mets. It takes me back to the first game my dad ever took me to. Tom Seaver was pitching. Yeah. Chase Stadium. Yeah. I remember. Also, not long after that, we coming in first in my little league, and we getting to go to see the Yankees.
Yeah.
So that's why. If you wonder why I'm a fan of both, that's why.
I got you. I got you.
I'm literally a fan of both. I
don't have a Met fan because the Mets replaced the Dodgers because my family was big Dodgers fans.
Right.
Of course. You know, but the Mets came in and replaced the Dodgers for us to have a National League team in New York. And so my family was Met fans, more so than Yankee fans.
Right.
Because they were like, Yankees were the last team to get a black player, so they wasn't too fond of that. Right. But I went to a lot of Yankee games because I lived in Harlem, so going to Yankee Stadium was just across the bridge.
Right.
And so and my first scalping of tickets was the Yankees game. So and I made a whole lot of money. Business to be in. So I give him props for that. Plus I was a big Thurman Munson fan.
Yeah. We talked about that the last time. Yeah, I was more Greg Nettles because I played third. I was more Greg Nettles.
So
and on the Mets side, I like Cleon Jones and
Cleon Jones was my favorite. He was my favorite.
Yeah. Felix Leon,
yeah,
and Cleon Jones were my guys.
Cleon Jones was my favorite, and then later on Mookie Wilson, became my favorite. But Cleon Jones was the man when he caught that last catch. You know what I'm saying? World Series. It was like he was my guy ever since. You know what I'm saying? So that was So he was always my favorite. But again, can't happen.
Exactly.
Can't happen again.
Exactly.
All right. Yes. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you'll see this Mendoza, but this cannot happen again, bro.
Yes.
It just can't.
It cannot. It cannot happen again. No. So we'll get to the Yankees towards the end. Towards the end. But yesterday there was a full day of NFL football.
Yes,
and our Giants, I think Dayball, and that's the title of even today's show, is are we on target? Are we on target with Dart? Are we on target with Dart? Well, it looks like it so far.
He looks good. He looks good. He got those young legs.
Yep.
He has that he's ready to go.
Yes.
And I always felt he was ready to go in the sense where he was, anytime they got him in there, like for third down, third and long or something like that, he came in ready to go. He was always ready to go. But he has an excellent mentor now.
Yes. Russell Wilson. Two of them. It's two of them. And Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So he's gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna play the two of them a lot. Like you're not gonna know what's going on with you too much because you're gonna see a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Two of them together, like say far as one's gonna start, one's gonna, you know what I'm saying? So Wilson will be back in the starting. This is the first time he wasn't a starter in his career, but his career is winding down anyway. So almost expected in a way, you know, but at the same time.
I think the reason why I put these two together when I found this picture, this is the one I wanted, because I think Daboll's career is tied to Jackson Dart. That was his pick, his preferred. Coach, the GM Shane, I know he wanted Sanders' son. He wanted Shador. He wanted Shador. But Daboll is supposed to be the mastermind. And Dart, I like Dart. I like Dart when he's at Mississippi. Matter of fact, I like the two quarterbacks in Mississippi right now. And we'll get into that later. But Dart, he's accurate. He's athletic enough. And he's on time. And that's what matters as a quarterback. So I appreciate Dart starting, but I don't think we'll see Russ unless Dart gets hurt. If Dart gets hurt, I don't think we'll see Russ until Dart gets hurt because that's what I think. I think I think there's something going on in the background with coaches and Russ. There's something going because the time he spent in Denver with Peyton, and even the last bit of time he spent in Seattle, it didn't go so well. And then even with the Steelers, it didn't.
Well, Pittsburgh didn't go well at all.
At all, right? It didn't go well at all.
Yeah.
Like you said, he's winding down, and they wanted him to be a bridge anyway for Jackson Dart. So, as Kara Swan said, the bridge is over. It's ready. It's time for Dart. I think he'll be the starter pretty much until he's hurt, and then we'll see Russ or Jameis. But like you said, they may switch him out if he has a horrible game. If he's like overwhelmed, they'll switch him out in one of those games too. If he's like throws 3-4 INTs, I think they'll switch him out then. So that part I'll agree with you with. But I think Daboll is kind of tied to him, and his future. He started out 0-3, and he wants to keep his job. And you get an extension or more time and more opportunity when you're quote unquote tutoring a young quarterback or prepping a young quarterback. So that'll be his saving grace if Dart continues to improve. And but unfortunately, there was some sad news for me. My favorite player on the Giants right now.
Oh yeah, Neighbors. Yeah,
Malik Neighbors.
So what's the word on him?
The word is that he is out with an ACL tear.
Oh,
yeah. So that's going to be, and we won't see him until next year. That's what that means. That's what that means. It also means that the Giants have to look at their practice squad and around the league for filling. You know, they did a good job in picking up some young guys, and we'll see who will fill in the spots. There was a guy that I looked at in last year's draft, or the draft before, Jerry Rice's son, Brendan Rice, who would be nice on the Giants. But I'm really, these LSU receivers are phenomenal, and he was on pace to do incredible things.
Yes, I know.
So I said, as a man of God, I send my prayers up for Neighbors that his recovery is swifter than normal, and he's back on his feet and able to produce at the high level that he's been talented by the Most High to do. Yeah. But
when they had the gurney right away, I was like, that doesn't look good.
It wasn't even like once he tried to take off, when the play was on the sideline, and he tried to jump, do like a side vertical, almost like a Jordan type of side vertical.
Yeah.
And, when you hit the AstroTurf, it doesn't give.
Yeah.
Your cleats stick or what have you, and your knees are bent forward, not sideways.
Yeah.
And so he tore it. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So I feel bad for the brother.
I do.
Yeah.
I do too.
And last week we lost Tracy.
I like that young man.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
He brings action to the
and he has a win now mindset. He has an urgency about his play, an excellence and an urgency about his play,
which is needed in New York right now. Exactly. Which is needed in New York right now. Yeah. That's what's needed. Like, you got to do this now. We got to do this powerfully, and we got to keep doing it. So that's what I like about him too. He has that. But man, we're gonna keep him in our prayers. And
it's a little rough. We won. Dart did his thing, but we're really in prayer for our brother, the neighbors. Yeah. Yep. I'm looking for my sexy Dexy, but it's not showing. I don't know why my Dexter Lawrence picture's not showing. Let me go and try and grab it again. I have my Dexter Lawrence here. Dexter Lawrence did his thing. Big man got that interception. And he almost took it all the way back. San Diego's quarterback, former Oregon University quarterback. It's not letting me show that picture. It might be in the wrong format. Anyway, Dexter Lawrence did his thing. The defense hit him 22 times and sacked him twice.
Yeah.
That
was a game. I'm gonna tell you, that was a game. But I'm gonna tell you, the game of games last night was Green Bay and
Dallas. That was a great game. That was a great game.
Well, and I knew it was gonna go into overtime. Because I was watching the game. I was on the phone at the same time with the conversation, and it was like, and then we were watching the game, and then I think I was texting you at the same time. Yeah. Right. Okay. That's how on the phone. You was the ones I was on the phone. We were watching the game.
Yeah.
And so and I knew when Green Bay scored, I said Green Bay secondary wasn't doing too well tonight.
No. Neither secondary was.
Yeah. Either right. Exactly. That's what I said. What I said. So then I was like, okay. When they got that, they got that first down, and then boom, it was like, okay, they're gonna score. I had that feeling Dallas was gonna score. They scored.
Right.
I said, oh man. I said, okay, this is gonna, and I knew it was seesawing. They were both back and forth. Then it was just so much of seesaw, and I said, this is gonna go into overtime.
Right. Yeah. You had that feeling too. And I had that feeling too. Yeah, I had that feeling too.
When Dallas scored the field goal,
mm-hmm.
Okay, I guarantee you Green Bay gonna get down there
and do the same.
Get the field goal. Yeah, and I knew it, and they did it right down to the wire. I said, this game is going to the wire. This game, and I said, this game is gonna be a tie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tie.
Exactly. They just ran out of time.
It was a good game, though. It was a good game. Yeah. And again, I'm not a Dallas Cowboy fan by no means.
Same here.
I'd be wishing for their loss. So I was like, okay, Green Bay, do your thing. But
Yeah,
it was that kind of game, and it's just like, again, like you said, both secondaries just didn't
yeah. And
had
both
nothing for.
quarterbacks were sharp. Both quarterbacks were sharp.
Yeah,
Both
that
quarterbacks.
passing game was just like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Both quarterbacks were sharp.
They were on target.
Love was on his game. Dak Prescott was on his game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is one of Dak's best games
yeah,
in a good
yeah,
while.
yeah.
I got to give it to him. I
Yeah,
got
he
to give it
played
to him.
very
One of his
well.
best
He
games.
even ran the touchdown. He even ran one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was one of
Went
his
back
best
to
games.
Mississippi State on us.
He played a little hard out, but I
Yeah,
knew it was gonna end in a tie though. It was
yeah,
crazy,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So
Oh, speaking of injuries, Lamar Jackson's out too. He has a hamstring.
hamstring.
He has a hamstring. Yeah, yeah. They were going to lose. They were losing already, but you could tell he tried to skate the pocket, and he had no. He's normally out of there like like a cannonball. He's
Yeah.
really out of there, but you could see he couldn't.
So yeah, how many games?
I don't know yet. We'll look at that. We'll look at that. But he'll be out a few games.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a hammy. That game, Mahomes started looking like himself. The receivers are back on point now that he has Worthy back on Kansas City. They're going to be someone to contend with. The NFC West looks tough with San Fran, with Seattle, with even Arizona, and the Rams. That looks tough. Same with the AFC West. That looks tough. But we'll see. It's a we'll see. Philadelphia won. Yeah. Washington lost. Oh no, did they win? Anyway. Yeah, but there's a lot going on. So let's shift over to NCAA real quick. I don't know if you caught any games this weekend. I was able to catch the Ole Miss game and part of the Oregon game. Ole Miss played very well. Quarterback that I was talking about last week, his name is Trinidad Chambers. You know, I always catch these quarterbacks. Trinidad Chambers. Look for him. He's part of the Heisman race now. He took over for Austin. I forgot Austin's last name. I don't want to say Austin Powers because that'd be funny. But his name Austin. It'll come to me. But he took over for him. He's out with a hamstring, and he's thrown 300-yard games in a row. And this time he did it against Penn State. And it was hard because I was watching one of Jeremiah, my son's PAL mini football teammates, Zion Tracy, who's a cornerback for Penn State. And he made some good plays, and I cheered for Zion, but I was really looking out for this kid, Trinidad. I told you, me and black quarterbacks. I'm always on the search. And I saw him come in for Austin 3 weeks ago, and all 3 weeks he's thrown for over 300, and he looks sharp. So he's kind of bubbling at the bottom of the Heisman race, but he's in it. He's in the Heisman race. He continues throwing for 300 every week. He'll definitely be invited to New York for the Heisman Trophy award. He will, yeah. Number one right now is and we talked about him last week. If I can find him, Dante Moore. He plays like Jordan Love. He plays like Jordan Love now. I'm talking about he plays like Jordan Love now. He plays like Jordan. And the coach of Oregon said, normally a coach they will brag on their player a little bit, But he was very clear after they beat Penn State. He said, I have the best quarterback in the nation. Oh, your sound. I don't know what just happened to your sound. Let's straighten that out. I don't know what.
I'm sorry, I hit the mute.
Okay.
That was me. Sorry, I hit the mute accidentally.
I know you're so used to making beats on your keyboard. You were tapping your keyboard.
Yeah, I hit the mute accidentally. That was me, people.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah. So look out for Dante Moore. Look out for Trinidad Chambliss. Same name as one of my favorite Yankees back in the day, Chris Chambliss. Yeah, Chris Chambliss. So look out for Trinidad Chambliss. Also, there's one of the front runners right now is Fernando Mendoza, and he's playing very well. Fernando Mendoza is playing great on Indiana. He's leading the nation in a lot of things, and I believe in touchdowns and percentage. So he's doing very well.
Okay.
And then there's one of my favorite, and hopefully if the Giants aren't good this year, that we're able to get him next year. He may not come out because I think he's only a junior. He's like Megatron. His name is, and he has my son's first name. He's Jeremiah Smith.
Jeremiah Smith. Okay.
Jeremiah Smith. He's actually, to me, a little better than Marvin Harrison Jr. was. And Marvin Harrison Jr. was a beast in college.
Right.
And this, he has hands like Carter, Chris Carter, and Moss. And he has speed, and he runs a lot like Megatron. He's a big guy. He's like 6'3", 6'4".
Right.
And he can read ball. He can ball out. And he might only be a sophomore, so I don't think he'd be coming out. But he's in the Heisman race already. Put it that way.
Cool.
Yeah, he's already in the Heisman race.
Cool.
So that's college. Looking at the standings real quick again. These pretty much what you see is what you're going to see at the end of the year when they have the playoffs. I don't expect too much shifting unless Ohio State loses. I don't foresee Oregon losing.
Right.
I don't foresee Miami losing unless it's to Florida State. I don't know if Clemson is out of the picture because they overrated their quarterback. This year's quarterback class, which was supposed to be better than last year's, is the better players are underclassmen. All the better players. When we talk about Dante Moore, when we're talking about, except for or Miami, you have Carson Beck, who was supposed to come out last year, and when he was on Georgia, and he transferred to Miami. But
now on our palette show, did we say Clemson was overrated?
Yes, Clemson was overrated.
Okay,
overrated.
I just want to make sure that was said.
It was
early.
Said.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Many people didn't say our palette show, but
yeah.
I'm just saying that was said. And
that was said.
Both of us that
highly overrated.
Highly overrated this season.
Specifically, Jay Klubnik.
Yeah.
Specifically the quarterback. They made him out to be the best player since sliced bread.
Yeah.
They did the same thing with Arch Manning. They did the same thing with Drew Aller.
Yeah.
When you watched Oregon versus Penn State, there was no doubt who the better quarterback was. Right. It wasn't even close.
Not even close. You're absolutely right. And that was understood. From day one, we knew that.
Yeah.
I think everybody knew that. Except for some of the reporters that put them.
But they have this hype thing. And there's this thing in sports reporting. The people, when they have a take, they stick to their take even if it doesn't make sense anymore.
Right.
So the whole offseason, even because I was listening to the Cleveland Browns because of Shador. And I was listening to them, and they're saying, we don't need to play Shador. Our quarterback is in next season's draft. I was like, you're saying next season's draft is better than this one?
Right.
Like, no, it's not. It's not.
Not at all.
It's not even close. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
not
not.
at all.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
The reaction time. I would put Mendoza, who's a newer quarterback, and Dante Moore and Mateer on Oklahoma. These guys weren't even kind of listed, right? And they're better than the guys that they said were at the top. They're better. They're better than Allen. They're better than Klubnik. Yeah, they're just better. Carson Beck is playing well enough that he's going to be a first rounder. Right. That's what I think. I think Carson Beck will be a first rounder. But that's about it. That's all I say. That's what did Pokey Pig say? But did. That's all, folks.
Well, we're gonna tell a little basketball because the season start next week.
Oh, so, yes.
So
yes. I don't have any graphics for the Knicks. For shame on me. Shame on me. But
now the Knicks lost. They lost. Oh God, I can't think of his name. To the Heat.
Precious Achiuwa. Yeah.
Right. So they lost Precious Achiuwa to the Heat.
Yes.
Right. But they do have they got a solid squad.
Yes.
They got, to me, I feel the Knicks got a solid 11 men. That's how I feel. Right about now.
Yes.
They got a solid 11 men. So
I think they have more than 11. I'm gonna go through the list right now.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Brunson, star, superstar. Karl Anthony Towns, all-star. Jordan Clarkson, 6th Man of the Year candidate.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Hart, 6th Man of the Year candidate. Mikal Bridges, star. Gershon Yabusele, people don't remember him. He's the one who dunked on LeBron in the Olympics.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he can ball. He's from France. He can ball. Anunoby, Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Mitch Robinson, Defensive of the Year candidate. Miles McBride, awesome three-point shooter and defensive hawk.
Yep.
Tyler Kolek, he's like Brunson light.
Yeah.
Even the young French guy we got last year, Dadier, baller. Marjon Beauchamp from out of Providence, was off the chain in college and played well as a backup on Milwaukee. Huck Porty, a good defensive player, and center. So you're right. That's about 11.
11, I tell you.
Right. But even McCullough, who was injured from Kansas last year, didn't get his chance to rock out last year. And there was some more that we picked up. I'm missing some people, but we have some good. We have some good.
That's solid squad.
Solid squad. Yes, we have a solid squad.
Yeah.
And given the injuries that happened with the Celtics, and with Milwaukee, and with the Sixers, that we're in position to do well. And Cleveland. Cleveland lost Mitchell. Boston lost
Tatum.
Mm-hmm. Indiana is who we have to worry about. Indiana.
Yeah. And Detroit.
And Detroit.
We can't forget Detroit.
They're more active than we are.
The sleeping Giants are going to be Detroit because they picked up their game toward the end. They started out lousy, but they picked up their game toward the end and made themselves a contender.
Yes.
And the Knicks had to really pull out their bag of tricks to beat them. So
yes,
they're gonna be more than ready this time around. But the Knicks, gonna have something for them. So the Knicks know they're gonna have to have something for those young men. You know what I'm saying? So and they gotta really put Indiana in their place now.
Yeah.
Got lucky.
Indiana's deep. And
Indiana got lucky.
And you know who hurt us? You know who hurt me? I'm gonna say us. You know what hurt me? Watching Obi Toppin dunk on us. I know. I wanted he should be dunking on them.
Them, right? I know. That was a to the heart. I know. I
Yeah.
know. Yeah,
Yeah, that would
definitely.
hurt.
Definitely.
That would hurt. Yeah,
Yeah. But it's
but
all good.
he played well for them, which shows he
Yeah.
would have played. Which shows he would have played well for us.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And we got the squad that we need to make it to the finals.
Yes.
And it should be no excuses. New
Yeah.
coach.
It's
You know.
just that to be. I always keep it a buck. It's just that Oklahoma is this much better than we are right now. Yeah. It's just that Oklahoma is just this much.
Yeah, and they defending champions. You gotta give it. You got
Yeah.
defending champion. You gotta give
Yeah.
defending champion, defending championship. You
Yep.
gotta give them that respect.
We can still beat them though.
Right. I don't know if
I think we can beat them though.
yeah. And again, the West Coast is shaking things up anyway.
Yeah.
You know, Houston is shaking things up.
Yeah.
You know,
Phoenix.
Golden State is shaking things up. So they all shaking things and going after OKC. They going after them. So you know, even San Antonio, is trying to make their bid, so to speak.
Yeah.
And they contenders.
Yeah, they have some ballers on San Antonio. They do have some ballers.
So the West Coast is gonna be, filled up trying to go at the champions.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that's the thing. So we see, we're looking to bring down Indiana.
Yeah. We're looking to make the finals.
Yeah, we're looking to bring down Indiana like nowhere in the world. You're not getting the ring, buddies.
I want to go to a parade through the Canyon of Champions in Manhattan. I want to go.
That's what I want to do. Just the same.
Yeah, I want to go to a parade.
Last parade I was at was the Giants.
Same here.
So I want to go to a parade for the Knicks. Yes. Yep. Indeed.
Yeah.
So, and if you guys agree with us, or even if you disagree,
right?
You know what I'm saying, just let us know and like, share, and subscribe and let us know how you feel about Subway Series radio podcast, and we'll make it happen for you.
Exactly. Right. One last thing before we go. The Yankees.
Well, tomorrow night.
Go to the Yankees.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Well, we didn't talk about tonight though with Monday Night Football though.
Oh, Monday Night Football. Yes.
We didn't talk about the Jets. We didn't talk about the Jets.
Fields is back.
Yes.
Fields is back.
Exactly.
I can't wait to get in front of the TV and watch him.
Yeah.
I told you. I'm a Giants fan. You see what I'm wearing? I'm a Giants fan.
Me too.
I've always liked the Jets. My brother
Jets was my wife's team. Yeah. She was big because they was right there in Hofstra. So and I used to take my kids every year. I used to take my kids there, and they used to have the day for the kids, and they had the rides. They had the face painting, and they had everything. Then the kids used to go through all the little training things that they did, but it was like a mini version of what they do. They used to love it every year. So the Jets.
I never did that with my kids. When I went, they weren't there. When my kids were young, they weren't there anymore. They were in Jersey by then. But when I went,
that's where they were practicing. Well, when they finally started practicing in Jersey, because your kids are younger than my kids. So
yeah.
So they were still at Hofstra at the time. Yeah.
When I went to Hofstra, the last memory I have is watching Jeff Blake outplay Browning Nagel. Browning Nagel was the first round draft pick, and they loved Browning Nagel, but Jeff Blake was outplaying him the whole time. Watching it, it wasn't even close. and he went on to go to Cincinnati because he wasn't getting any play time in New York, and he started throwing those moon balls over in Cincinnati, and they made the playoffs in Cincinnati. With Jeff Blake. But I remember them at Hofstra. My brother used to cut a lot of their hair. He used to cut Adrian Morrell's hair, Keyshawn Johnson, Brown, Victor Green, all of them. He's cut all that.
All those guys. I'm gonna tell you, all those guys were great with the kids. I'm gonna tell you, I have nothing bad to say about those guys, Keyshawn Johnson, and those guys, and that squad. They were great with the kids, man. They were so great with the kids, and I give them I get him all the props in the world back then. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But tonight is the night, and the Dolphins supposed to be wearing this. This what they call it? Uh,
Special uniform.
yeah, their uniforms is what they,
Retro.
it's yeah, but they call it dark something. Dock
Oh,
water,
oh
dock
yeah.
water, dock water, dock water blue, or something like that. They
Oh.
wear tonight. Something like that. So it's supposed to look scary and all that stuff. Man. Come on off it, man. But that's what it's supposed to be about.
The only scary dolphin is a killer whale. That's
Yeah,
the only
right? Exactly.
That's the only scary dolphin.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but we should the game should be fun tonight. You
Yeah.
know, so we're looking for a W for the Jets tonight. So it's all good.
Yeah. I look forward.
Yeah.
Now that Fields is back, I hope he plays well. And I hope the defense and the line, the defensive plays well, because they're gonna have to run to chase a jackrabbit. Since he left Kansas City, he's still been balling on Miami, but they just haven't been good enough to go all the way. So look forward to it tonight. And again, the Yankees. What I would say about the Yankees, because we really don't. We're Subway Series, and we really hadn't spent a lot of time on the Yankees. And
Right.
I just wanted to, as they had this momentum, and they won the last 8 games, and as they're going into tomorrow night playing against Boston, this is their 6th postseason series, and they're familiar with each other. The Yankees are riding their positive play so far.
Yeah.
Even though the Red Sox won the season series 9-4 this year, outscoring us a lot, I feel that now that Stanton is back and Judge, here comes the Judge.
Judge is swinging well. He's swinging well. So yeah,
Jeter, he's like Jeter is like Super Jeter. Judge is like Super Jeter, and he's leading the league in homers, and I expect him to do well.
I do too. I do too.
If the pitching holds up.
That's gonna be the tell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they struggle, their bullpen struggle just as the Mets bullpen struggle. Is this
the starters? So well, I don't know what you came to do. We came to be fans. We came to celebrate all things sports, all things New York. And,
Indeed.
Yeah. Indeed. Oh, did you see that Terrence Crawford got pulled over or something like that?
Yes. And at one point, yes. And it's been going viral. So the mayor and everything made a statement. I think the mayor and the chief of police both made a statement. So it says it's going to be a internal affair investigation about it, and this and that, and but already the way they statement made it sound like ain't nothing gonna happen.
Exactly. Well, yeah. Well, that's
the statement was more like, well, he was pulled over for radical driving and this and that. It probably wasn't nothing much of anything. No. And plus, come on, man, everybody knows him, man.
Exactly.
Almost like it's like only thing missing from that town he come from is a statue of him. So when you pulled him over, you don't know who he is. Like, come on.
That guy who pulled him over had money on Canelo.
That's exactly what it was. That's what it was. Come on, man. You know who he was.
Yeah.
Everybody just was celebrating him. The world was just celebrating. He was on.
It's the same day as his parade. It's the same day as his parade.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He was on everything, so you know who he is. Once you rolled up on him, you know who he was. You could have had a conversation with him.
That was sugar. That was sugar.
Not your gun saying, "Oh, it's for your safety." It's an open carry state.
Yes.
Stop with that. See, I'm tired of hearing this thing with open carry states that the police gotta draw their weapons on black people at an open carry state. But white guys be in Walmart with their guns in open carry states, and you don't blink an eye. You know what I'm saying? So stop that, man. That gotta stop. That has to stop. You know what I'm saying?
That's drinking that sugar-free Haterade.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going for that anymore. That's whack. You know what I'm saying? That's whack. In the open carry states that we're somehow more dangerous because they want to believe the philosophy that we're more dangerous. Yeah, we don't show up no schools or none of that, no churches or none of that stuff. We don't do none of that, but we're more dangerous. But I digress on that.
Yeah.
But it's
for those who enjoy this conversation, not only hit like, subscribe, ring the notification bell for more. You know, I'm going to fill in every once in a while because I know you're busy during the week, and I'm just going to drop a gem, maybe a little short opinion. If you're not but this is my brother here, and we going to keep this. We going to ride this till the wheels fall off. Then we're going to put the new ones on.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
so if you enjoyed this, again, hit like, subscribe, share it, leave us some comments. We want to hear what you got to say. We may or may not answer if it's whack.
hey, let us know how you feel about the analyst and the fanatic. That's all. Let us know because we want to make it better. You know what I'm saying? We want to make it better, and we want to bring you what you want in behind the scenes in sports, and you know what I'm saying, make it all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I mean, this is the
shout out to Melissa Jefferson. Meant to do that in the last show. Shout out to Melissa Jefferson, the world champion, 100-meter and 200-meter sprinter. Reason I'm doing it so vociferously, I believe that she is the daughter-in-law of my brother Freezy, who runs Blanche Tears, which is the Knicks podcast. And I believe it's his son that married Melissa Jefferson. And I cheer for her from the time she was at Coastal Carolina. And she won both the 100 and 200. And shout out to Noah, who won the 200, and to Jamaica, who came first and second in the 100. Yes. So that, I got to cover all bases. With that, we love you to life, and there's nothing you can do about it. So until next time, keep watching, keep cheering, and enjoy.
Okay. You froze on me. I think it was on my end. I don't think it was on your end, but on mine, I think you froze because you froze, but I didn't freeze. But I think it was on my end. But it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So, hey, peace out, y'all.
Peace out.
We love you. Hey, love each and every one of you, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Love you to life.
Peace.